There is an archetype that has dominated the game for decades. The 6'6", long-armed, high-flying shooting guard. A player blessed with elite athleticism, skill, and unmatched competitive fire. This is the blueprint of greatness. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and now Anthony Edwards. Each of these players shares physical gifts that set them apart. Elite explosiveness, long wingspans, and a relentless mentality. But what makes this archetype so special? Why has it led to so much success in the NBA? Let's break it all down.
Coming out with a clothing line called Air Jordan.
Oh yes, his own shoe. They call it Air Jordan.
Hot as a Cabbage Patch doll right now. The endorsements are fast and furious.
Jordan's getting rich. His Chicago salary is reportedly more than $500,000 a year.
Coke and McDonald's for $800,000.
North Carolina to the height of superstar.
He doesn't wear one white glove. He wears strange-looking sneakers, and he soars through the air.
Before we had Kobe Bryant or Anthony Edwards, there was a MJ, the first of its kind, man. Look, standing at 6'6" with a reported 6'11" wingspan and a vertical leap rumored to be as high as 48 inches. Jordan set the standard for what an athlete shooting guard should be. He was drafted 3rd overall in 1984 by the Chicago Bulls. Jordan wasted no time proving that he was different. I mean, his rookie season, he averaged 28.2 points per game with 6 rebounds and 5 assists. Bro, his impact was immediate, bro. But what made him legendary wasn't just the numbers. It was how he played. I mean, showing the ball on one side and going to the other side. I mean, doing layups where he's not even looking at the rim. Jordan was cold. Some people even say he looked like he was floating. But Jordan's ability to explode off the dribble, rise above defenders, and finish at the rim made him nearly impossible to stop. His body control, footwork, and defensive instincts, I mean, leading the league in steals 3 times were unparalleled. In 1988, he became the first player to win MVP and Defensive Player of the Year in the same season, averaging 35 points per game while leading the NBA in steals. I mean, this was unheard of. I mean, Jordan took the league by storm. Everybody had him as the GOAT before he even won his first championship. I mean, winning an MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before winning your first ring is the definition of greatness. Jordan went on to win 6 championships, bro, 5 MVPs, and dominated the 90s. I mean, proving that this archetype wasn't just built for scoring. It's built for winning and defense. But there was somebody on his tail. I mean, somebody that was following him throughout his whole career as they was a kid, just waiting their turn. And here enters Kobe Bryant, man. Drafted in 1996, straight out of high school, man. Talking about fresh blood. Kobe modeled his game after Jordan. He studied MJ's footwork, his post moves, and his mentality. But what made Kobe special was his refinement of Jordan's blueprint. Because Jordan didn't really have the 3 like that. But while Jordan was the blueprint, Kobe was the evolution. He added more range to his shooting and an even deeper offensive bag, and became one of the greatest shot makers the game has ever seen. With a nearly identical physical archetype, being 6'6", with a 6'11" wingspan and a 40+ inch vertical, Kobe made sure to add something extra, an undeniable work ethic that made him one of the most skilled players in NBA history. Kobe had that Mamba mentality. He is the Mamba, but he took this archetype to a whole nother level. Even though he won 3 championships in the beginning of his career with Shaq, he was determined to win some by himself. Kobe had that mentality that he could not be stopped. And one of Kobe's craziest years in 2005-2006, he averaged 35 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And Kobe's ability to elevate in clutch moments like his legendary 81-point game in 2006 proved he could take over games like Jordan did. I mean, 5 championships, 2 finals MVPs that came towards the end of his career, and countless unforgettable performances cemented his place in NBA history. And now we have the next player in this lineage, Anthony Edwards, at 6'5", but reportedly closer to 6'6", with a 6'10" wingspan and a 42-inch vertical. Edwards had all the physical tools of Jordan and Kobe. But what's scary, he's still getting better. In the 2022-23 season, he averaged 24 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. But since being drafted 1st overall in 2020, Edwards has steadily improved every season, bro. His confidence, his explosiveness, and his ability to take over games remind fans of young Jordan and Kobe sometimes, but mostly Jordan. People been calling him Jordan's son. I mean, he been getting a comparison a lot. His playoff performances, I mean, including his 2023 series against Denver where he averaged 31 points per game, so that he's built for the big moments. And then you can't forget about his highlight dunks. I mean, he be catching bodies more than Jordan. I mean, his leaping ability is insane. He be putting his nuts on the defender's head. But in like Jordan and Kobe, Edwards has that rare combination of power and finesse. His ability to attack the rim, rise above defenders, and catch bodies at will and develop a lethal mid-range game makes him one of the most exciting young stars in the league today. So why does this archetype work so well, bro? Like, it's a combination of athleticism, skill, and mentality. You can see when Anthony Edwards got a chance to play against his idol KD, he showed that I am the man, I am him. It was that mentality he had. But a 6'6" frame with a long wingspan, it allowed for elite finishing and defense. A 40-inch vertical makes him nearly unstoppable at the rim. And a killer mentality, that's what separates the good from the great. I mean, you can be good at 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan, 40-inch vertical, but when you got that killer mentality, you become Jordan, you become Kobe, and we gonna see what Anthony Edwards turn out to be. But each of these players shares an unrelenting drive to be the best. Jordan set the standard, Kobe followed and refined it, and now Anthony Edwards is looking to carry the torch into the future. So I mean, what do you think, bro? Will Anthony Edwards be the next in line to dominate the NBA like Jordan and Kobe, bro? Does this archetype continue to reign supreme, or is it a new build that people are looking at? But man, let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more basketball breakdowns, man, and videos like this, man. Let me know in the comments what I can do better in these videos, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one, man. No cap.